Hey, it's Robin Nolan, and I've got two really cool licks for you today. And you can use these two licks over minor chords. And basically, they're designed to give you that extra mysterious, cool sound to your solos, okay? And we're going to use that major minor sound, right? Which is a minor chord with a major 7, which is the whole basis of that bond sound. And these two licks, like I say, you can use over minor chords. Now, before we get started, make sure that you've subscribed to the channel here. And if you're a beginner to Gypsy Jazz, make sure you pick up the Gypsy Jazz Crash-Course or the Gypsy Jazz book. Both links are below the video, and both things will help you get up and running with this music. If you're ready for private coaching from me, to join an awesome supportive community and access to hundreds of hours of on-demand training, then go to gypsyjazzclub.com. There's a whole universe waiting for you. Okay, two licks based on this major minor sound. Now, before we get to the licks, let's just think about this sound. And if you play a regular D minor chord, it sounds right, sounds like that. We all know a basic D minor chord. But when you add the this major 7 to the sound, then you get this sound. There's a few ways to play it, right? And the licks, both these licks, are stemmed from these two shapes, okay? So the first one is just from this shape. There's the D, there's the F, there's the A, and there's the C sharp, right? So there's a basic D minor triad. And then on top we've got the ba, which gives it that mysterious sound. Okay, so what we're gonna do, so get the shape down first, right? 5th fret, there's D, 3rd fret on the D, which is F, 2nd fret on the G, which is A, right? That's your D minor triad. And then on that bar on the first finger, you've got the C sharp, right? So this, right? And all you're gonna do in the lick is basically play each note of the chord. So you're going to go, right, in single notes, right? And the lick sounds like this. Right, you can use it at any tempo, ballads, up-tempo, Latin tunes, whatever. It's just going to make you sound a little bit more mysterious. So again, D, F, C sharp, they're the notes from the chord, and then we jump up to the F, right, the minor 3rd, back down to the C sharp, the major 7, and then round it off with da do, which is just the 9th to the home note, right? I'll play the lick in slow motion a few times for you so you can get it down. So 3, 4, 1. 4, 1. Do, 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 da, dee, do, dee. Okay, 4, 1. Right, so that's lick number 1. It's just based from, right, that shape. You can see it there. D, F, A, C sharp, okay? And if it's a little bit tricky to kind of arpeggiate that, you could play it really slow. You could just go, right? Just play around yourself with the notes from that lick, from that chord, and you'll come up with your own thing, which is kind of natural for you to play. So you don't have to go, but you might go, or whatever, you know what I mean? So be playful with it, and you don't have to just copy the way I'm doing it. Now that's number 1. Now another shape for D minor major 7 is up here. You've got D minor there on the 5th fret, right? And then if you just go up to the minor 3rd, there's the F. And then if you just do a diagonal like that across the fretboard, you've got that shape, which is the same chord, right? It's the D minor with the major 7, so it's minor major. And that's what gives it that kind of mysterious sound, right? And this is kind of easy because it's just a diagonal. See those notes? See the way the fingers are just in a diagonal shape there? F, A, C sharp, and E, right? 8th fret, 7th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret, and you've got that, right? D minor major sound. And both these licks and both these chords you can substitute for any minor chord that you're usually playing over. And like I say, it's going to kind of, you know, the listener will go, ooh, what was that? It's a little bit more mysterious. Okay, so right there's the chord. You can also bar it. You could, if you play the chord, you could go, see what I mean there. Now the same idea with this lick, you're just going to go. So slow motion, we're just going through each note of the chord. Jumping up to the 10th fret on the B, which is the A, right? And then coming down to the 9th, then rounding off with the ba-do. So let's try that a few times. 3, 4, 1. One more time. Right? And then you've got that sound. And like I say, like the other lick, you don't have to do that. You might go whatever, you might play the notes in a slightly different way, but you'll still get that effect. Musically, let's say we're playing minor swing, right, which is the big tune in Gypsy Jazz. The second chord is a D minor. So let's say we're going to put this lick or this chord over that D minor. So minor swing improvisation goes like 1, 3, 4, A minor. Now it goes to D minor, and that's where we're going to put this lick. So let's put the lick in, A minor, 3, 4, 2, D minor. A minor, okay, we're just going to place it on the D minor. Try the other one, A minor, 2. Right? That was the first one we looked at. Now we could just try dropping the chord there without playing the lick. So it could be like dum, bum, right? And it's also a thing that I've been doing in my solos recently, is just kind of dropping this minor major chord and letting it ring, and it still gets a really great effect, right? So you're playing minor swing, right? And you just kind of drop the chord in on the D minor, and it's got a really cool effect. So let's just recap what's going on in this lesson. The concept or the sound I want you to get in your playing is that minor major sound. So called because you've got the minor triad, D, F, A, but then you've got the major 7 on top, which kind of gives it that mysterious vibe, okay? So you've got, so first we learn the 2 shapes, D, F, A, C sharp. And the second one, F, A, C sharp, E. And then we do the same thing with both. That's the lick for the first one. The second one, it sounds totally rocking on a ballad or something up tempo, a ballad as well, and like, sounds great. Even up tempo, something like Douce Ambiance, if we change it to G minor, there's our G minor shape, right? So you go like da ba do da, ba ba do da, da ba do da, right? It can sound cool at a kind of crispy tempo as well. So you can put them anywhere that you're going to play over a minor chord, and by using that major 7 with the minor harmony, it gives it that little edge. Okay, so that's it. Just try and get those shapes into your playing, work out the lick under the shapes, right? This doesn't go away from the shape, and then apply it to real music. That's what you should do as soon as possible. So if it's minor swing, Douce Ambiance, Bossa Dorado, minor blues, start using that sound in your solo to get that mysterious vibe, okay? So there's the 2 licks. I'll be posting the charts for these licks in the Gypsy Jazz Club like I always do. And if you want personal coaching and join a community, come to the Gypsy Jazz Club. If you're a beginner and you want to get up and running, get the Gypsy Jazz Crash-Course, okay? The link is below here. And the book is also really awesome, gypsyjazzbook.com. Subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, let me know how you're doing, and I will see you very soon. Stay safe, stay inspired.